Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most exciting upcoming SUVs in Toyota's lineup, the all-new 2026 Toyota Highlander EV. Yeah, that's right, the Highlander, one of America's favorite family SUVs, is going electric. And trust me, this isn't just a battery swap. Toyota's about to completely reimagine what the Highlander stands for. Now, we all know the Highlander has been a go-to family SUV for years. Practical, reliable, smooth to drive, and just the right size for most households. But Toyota knows the future is shifting fast. People want power, space, comfort, and zero emissions, all wrapped up in a package that still feels familiar. So, with the 2026 Highlander EV, Toyota is taking everything people already love about the Highlander and pushing it into the electric era. Let's start with the design, because this thing looks seriously sharp. Toyota's been leaning into bold, confident styling lately, and the Highlander EV continues that trend. Picture a sleeker, more muscular version of the current Highlander, wider stance, aggressive LED lighting up front, and a closed-off grille that instantly says, electric. The overall vibe feels a lot like Toyota's BZ series, especially the BZ4X, but with that big SUV presence we expect from a Highlander. It's futuristic without being too wild, and that's something Toyota does really well, modern and family-friendly at the same time. Now, under the skin, this SUV is built on Toyota's next-gen EV platform, likely a version of the same architecture that underpins their upcoming large electric SUV lineup. Expect dual-motor all-wheel drive for sure, giving it instant torque and confident grip whether you're merging onto the freeway or heading up into the mountains for a weekend getaway. Toyota hasn't dropped full power specs yet, but rumors point to something in the range of 300 to 350 horsepower, depending on trim. That's more than enough to make this big family mover feel quick and confident. Range-wise, we're hearing numbers around the 300-mile mark, which would put it right in line with competitors like the Kia EV9 and the Hyundai Ioniq 7. Toyota's taking its time with battery development. They're not rushing like some brands, and that might actually work in their favor. They've been working on solid-state battery tech, which could mean faster charging and longer range once it's ready for production. So while the Highlander EV might not be the first full-size electric SUV on the market, it could be one of the most refined when it finally arrives. Inside, Toyota's really stepping up the game. The Highlander EV's cabin is rumored to be all new, borrowing design cues from the latest Crown Signia and the Lexus RZ. Think wide digital displays, soft touch materials everywhere, and an overall minimalist, tech-forward design. Expect a massive central touchscreen running Toyota's latest infotainment system with over-the-air updates, voice assistant, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Seating will stay true to Highlander's DNA, comfortable for 7 or 8 passengers, depending on configuration, with a roomy second row and flexible cargo space in the back. What's especially cool is that the electric platform means a completely flat floor, so even the third row gets a bit more breathing room. And Toyota's probably going to add some premium touches like ambient lighting, panoramic roof options, and even eco-friendly interior materials, think recycled fabrics and sustainable leather alternatives. And here's something that's easy to overlook but really matters: quietness. With the EV powertrain, the Highlander EV should be whisper silent on the road. Combine that with Toyota's smooth suspension tuning and you're looking at a ride that's not just clean, it's incredibly refined. Perfect for long highway trips or daily commutes. Now let's talk capability, because Highlander has always been about versatility. While it's not a hardcore off-roader like the Land Cruiser, Toyota knows families love to adventure. Expect decent ground clearance, traction control modes, and all-wheel drive setups that can handle dirt trails, snow, and light off-road situations easily. And with instant electric torque, it'll probably surprise a few people on rough terrain. Of course, the big question everyone wants answered: price. While Toyota hasn't confirmed official pricing yet, most analysts expect it to start somewhere in the upper $40,000 range and go up to around $60,000 fully loaded. That would put it squarely in competition with the Kia EV9, Tesla Model Y long range, and the Hyundai Ioniq 7. It's not cheap, but for a large, three-row Toyota SUV with zero emissions, that's actually right on par for the segment. What's really cool is how this new Highlander EV fits into Toyota's bigger strategy. For years, Toyota's been the hybrid king, think Prius, RAV4 Hybrid, Highlander Hybrid, but they've been slower to jump fully into EVs. That's changing. The Highlander EV is part of a broader shift where Toyota plans to electrify nearly its entire lineup by the end of the decade. So this SUV isn't just another model, it's a big statement. It shows Toyota's confidence in their technology, and their belief that the time for full EVs has finally arrived. And if you've owned or driven a Highlander before, you'll know how solid these things are. They're built to last, they hold value, and they just work, no fuss. So imagine that same reputation for reliability, now backed by an electric powertrain that needs even less maintenance. No oil changes, fewer moving parts, and instant torque every time you hit the accelerator. It's like the Highlander we've always loved, just smarter, quieter, and more powerful. Toyota's also been teasing some advanced driver assist features that might debut in the Highlander EV. We're talking next-gen adaptive cruise, lane keeping with smoother intervention, maybe even hands-free highway assist on certain trims. Safety has always been a core Highlander strength, so expect Toyota safety sense to continue leading the pack. When you think about it, the Highlander EV is a huge deal for Toyota. It's not just about keeping up with the EV trend, it's about redefining one of their best-selling SUVs for a new era. This could easily become the go-to family EV for people who want something practical, spacious, and reliable without jumping brands or sacrificing familiarity. So yeah, if you've been waiting for a truly family-friendly electric SUV from Toyota, this is the one to watch. The 2026 Highlander EV will bring everything people love about Toyota: the comfort, the dependability, the sensible design, and rapid and modern tech and zero-emission performance. It's the future of family driving, done the Toyota way. And honestly, I can't wait to see it on the road. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all things Toyota and EVs, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments, would you go for an electric Highlander? Or are you sticking with hybrids for now? Thanks for watching, stay charged up, and I'll see you in the next one.